Okay, I've always been too nervous to go overnight in my van by myself. I've done plenty of day trips, but I haven't yet done overnight. I've done overnight with my friend, but not by myself. And then suddenly I've just decided, right, I'm just gonna go for it. So I just had to stop off at B&Q to pick up some gas for my stove because apparently it's a bit early in the season, so all the regular shops like Asda and Lidl and things don't have it in stock yet. I was also hoping to pick up some kindling to burn, to have like a little mini fire. I'm thinking of skipping having a fire tonight and just having one in the morning, but I'm a bit worried that I'm going to be a bit cold. Getting out of B&Q now has made me realise it is rather chilly. So I'm making my tea down on the beach if I'm actually going to get there before sunset, which I initially was thinking like, oh, I'll sit out on the beach until about 7-8 o'clock. I think it's going to be too cold for that. I think it's going to be way too cold, but we will see. I don't know why, I just decided the conditions were right, let's just go for it, and hopefully I'll see a sunrise tomorrow. I can see the sea. There's a nice sunset behind me. Actually, you can't quite see it, it's around the corner. I definitely should have came earlier to do my food, but oh well, it is what it is. Right, I've arrived. I'm not going to waste any time in getting my stuff out because it's going to be dark so soon and probably even colder. So I'm going to just really quickly get onto the beach and get my tea started, I think. I had one of my camping classics, which is a one-pot curry. It's an absolute staple. The use of free will isn't such a bad thing. Back at the van now. I'm sitting in the front because I just actually moved forward a few spaces, but there's actually barely any spaces. It was actually really hard to find one, even though I was in a space already. I just wanted to move slightly further forward. I guess it's 8 o'clock on a Friday evening, but there is like amusements and stack, but I'm just so surprised. I thought I was going to come back up from the beach and this was going to be like empty. Anyways, I thought I would, oh, I'm in the light if I'm here, not if I'm here. That's another thing, the street light's all the way down. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. Actually, I feel like it's a good thing for like my safety. Yes, I thought I'd run the heater for a little bit just to get the air warmed up, and I'm gonna sort out a bag for tomorrow since I'm gonna have my alarm on early, so I can just grab that and head out, and then I might go to the toilets and things. It's only 8 o'clock. I might watch an episode or something. I don't want to get cozy and warm and then have to go out and come back in again, so I'd rather like go to the toilet and like wind down for bed like way too early. My really nice light isn't really working too well, so I've got this really low and really white one, so I don't know if you can even really see me very well, to be honest with you. Anyways, I have my pyjamas on now. I've decided to put a thermal top underneath my pyjama top. The temperature currently is completely fine, but I am gonna maybe put a jumper on as well. Actually, I'm not sure. I've got my heated blanket, and then I'm gonna put my duvet on top and I'll just wait and see how I am. I know the temperature will drop, but currently it's absolutely fine and it's great, and I'm perfectly well, perfectly good. A little later than I wanted. I actually thought I'd be like lying in bed now, but time just always flies when I'm in the van, I swear. It just absolutely flies by. So I'm gonna watch a bit of Gilmore Girls and lie down and then read a bit and then see what time I head to sleep. This is so cozy, look at this. Like, you can see cars going past. It is quite a busy road still. Oh, I hope if I sleep well, if I manage to sleep here well, I feel so cozy right now. So I hope that I can like keep that feeling, and I hope that that vibe is actually in my brain for sleeping. I'm all ready for my first night by myself, ready to get settled down, hopefully get some sleep. Good morning. Oh, I survived the night. I put my fairy lights on. I've had a quick look out the window and I can't see a really big sunrise. Also, it sounds like it's quite windy out there. So what I might do is I might just open this side door and then just sit in my duvet. I definitely woke up a good handful of times during the night as well. Sometimes to the wind. Look at my hair. Sometimes to cars going past. But not because I was cold, actually. I was too warm at the very beginning. Right, go on, let's see if there's a sunrise and what it looks like. To be honest, I don't think I'm going to get up and go on to the beach. I think I'm going to sit here in my duvet instead. I'm going to flip the way that I'm sitting around so I can look out that way. Okay, this is much nicer way to see the sky. And then let's get up and have a look. sun is literally just coming over the horizon right now. Look at this. One of the factors that was pushing me to do this was because I said I wanted my dream morning. I wanted to be on the beach, watch sunrise. I debated having a swim. I'm definitely not doing that. And then I was thinking of doing some yoga. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that or not. It might be nice to have a bit of a stretch, to be fair. But I have to actually get down onto the beach, make my breakfast and things. But it's very cozy in here. It's hard to get out when I'm so cozy in here, especially when I can literally see the sunrise in here from here. It's just on 6 AM now, and I can't believe how many other cars have came. So many people have came out to see the sunrise. I mean, 5:30 is a little early for me, but it is one of them things that makes you think, oh, you need to get up earlier in the morning. I just checked the temperature and it currently says feels like -4. I think that solidified my excuse to just stay here. The parking's free until 8, but obviously I'm in the spot now and it's actually, I think it was £1.80 for an hour or £3 for all day, so I really don't mind just sitting here. I'm not fussed about paying a bit for the morning. But as you can see, that lovely bright sunshine is gone now. I'm about to get up and get washed and brush my teeth before it gets too late. It's 10 to 7 now, and I think getting up and just walking down the toilet block will make me decide whether I'm going to go down onto the beach to make my breakfast or if I'm going to sit up here. But especially since the sun's gone in, the temperature has dropped even more and it is quite chilly. Last night it was Morrison's toilets that I went to, but I'm going to go to the public toilets on the beach today. The wind is really picking up, but I'm actually thinking instead of going down onto the beach, I might have to cook my breakfast at the side door. But I hate having a stove inside the van. Obviously with the door open, I'll be standing outside. I see people all the time cooking in microcampers or whatever, and they'll just have a stove here and the door open or something, and I know it's fine, but it stresses me out having something flammable that close to inside, well, just inside next to everything. Oh, it was so much nicer this morning. These toilets were actually really clean and really well maintained, but there's always something that just feels a little bit weird when you have to brush your teeth and wash your face in public, but you can't complain. It's only 7:30, but I've paid for the parking for 2 hours, so that'll last me from 8 till 10, because the thought of sitting here and looking out, and I say, I didn't get to read my book yesterday or watch any of the shows that I downloaded and things, so I thought I'm gonna make an afternoon of it, well, morning of it here. I was just reading my porridge to see how much water to put in, and I realised it's got skimmed milk powder in it and I'm allergic to dairy. I thought it was just the oats one when you just add water and milk to it, but no, it's already got milk powder in it. I am right next to Morrison, so I'm going to pop in there to get something for breakfast. This is my tiny little stove, by the way, that I use for just heating water or for quick things that I'll be doing. Instead of going into Morrison's, I found a mug shot, so I'm going to have some noodles and a peppermint tea instead. Leaving my cosy and warm duvet to drive back now. What a lovely morning I've had. Oh, I had such a great time. I know I still wouldn't feel as confident if I was kind of in the middle of nowhere. I know some people prefer it when there's absolutely no one around, but I like to be somewhere where there is people, especially for eating my tea out of the van. I think if I was to stay somewhere that was really remote or not many people around, I'd prefer to eat somewhere than drive to the park to where I'm staying, because I don't really like the idea of people being able to see me just sitting outside the van eating my tea and things and then packing up and getting inside. That's why I quite like here, because you can go down to the beach and then come back up again. But I am so glad that I did that, and it was warm. In fact, it was actually a bit too warm overnight. It's just this morning it's been chilly, but I've literally been sitting with the door open all morning. I've had one warm drink. I could have had another if I wanted it to be even warmer, and I haven't used the heated blanket or heating or anything this morning. Just sitting on my duvet, so it's been so nice. I definitely need to find more places to come to now that I've had the confidence to do this. Who knows where else I'll end up. I'd love to go to so many more places, but I know that I will be a bit nervous, because I say, I like this because it is so convenient with so many things around and the toilets and things. Who knows? I'm really glad I've done this, and thanks for coming with me for the adventure, and hopefully I'll bring more to come.